moon is low, the stars don't blink. The night feels heavy like it's trying to think. Every breath a question, why not near? I call your name but it disappears. I wanna see you again. Feel the fire like back then. I wanna see you again. Baby, make this heart a man. Raindrops hit the pavement slow. Each one a beat to the love we know. Your shadow lingers in the glow. Why'd you leave? Why'd you go? Can't escape it, no I can't. This feeling like a chance. I wanna see you again. Feel the fire like back then. I wanna see you again. Baby, make this heart a bed. The city hums a quiet tune.
Good morning, everybody. It's foodie time. Hi, you guys. It's Q&A Tuesday. It's also Taco Tuesday. Yeah, tacos. My husband mentioned the other day he wanted to go. I love tacos, and that sounds kind of good right now. I'm thinking maybe I should just send him a text. Y'all know me. I'm like, tacos, yeah. Anyway, welcome to Foodie Time. We are a connect and grow chat. If you type #grow in our chat, it will show your channel and people can go over and check you out. It's a wonderful thing. But if you're here for the replay instead of the live, that's okay. Leave a comment. Tell us hi. If you're on a computer, you can actually look at the live chat and see who left their channel link. So that's pretty cool too. So you can also connect to people. And it's so strange, you guys, that after this live, we get more people coming to this live after the live. Kind of worries me a little bit than when it's live. But anyway, we have a full house. So I'm going to get started on these comments because, I would like to finish sometime today. Today is Tuesday. Don't want us running into Wednesday, okay? First from the chat is Angie of Whatever Floats Your Boat. She's saying, hey, y'all, I'm at the dentist getting a filling. Girl, I was there yesterday, and when they told me I didn't have anything else to do, I was out of there. I'm feeling your pain, literally, girl. I'm so glad that I didn't have to do that, but hoping you're okay, Angie. Whew, Marjorie. Marjorie for the Real Podcast. Hey, girl, welcome back. Hello, my friend. You guys need to go check out Marjorie's sister. She is awesome, and she does lives, and I've been there a few times, and we've talked. She's pretty cool. She's also friends with our buddy Camille. We also see each other there. I mean, YouTube is a small world. Y'all, the question of the day I asked is, what tips should we do our non-group cruise on in 2028? We don't have any group cruises for 2028 listed. That's kind of weird. And I know there are some, so come on, y'all. Let me know what's going on. Got to keep a list here. Got to keep a list. Foodie. Willie's is Willie's Desert Hangout. Check out Willie. He is I call him Desert DJ. He's on almost all day long, probably all day long on a Willie's Desert Hangout. He likes to play music. So you get to go over there and listen to some great music and listen to Willie and his Desert Pirates. I call them pirates because whenever he gets flagged by YouTube, he abandons ship and all of them go "arr" and go to the next live. Willie, on the good ship Lollipop. Really, it's a sweet trip to a candy shop. Is that the 50-cent version? where bonbons play on the sunny beach of Peppermint Bay. Look, when you get a chance, play the 50-cent version. You're going to like that. Sweet trip to the candy shop, y'all. Anyway, Foodie Candy Apple. There's my favorite one. I love the Foodie Candy Apple. Thank you for, he's a member of the Foodie Squad, and he has access to all of the emojis in the membership, and oh my goodness, he uses them. Hey, it's Scott, part of the Foodie Squad. It's foodie time, y'all. Wow, I'm so glad to see you, Scott. I wanted to say something during going together. You telling dad jokes. You're a little young to be telling dad jokes, dude. I'm just saying. I mean, but still, they were funny. I did giggle. I won't lie. I did giggle. Especially when you were talking about, oh no, I can't remember what it was. Okay, you guys may be thinking I'm have cognitive issues right now. Actually, what's going on with me is I'm not getting enough sleep, and that's bad because my husband gets up at 6 o'clock, and I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. I stay up until 12. I don't know why, but I can take a nap and wake right up and then go and do internet stuff, YouTube stuff, work on a vlog and stay up till 12. And then when he wakes up at 6, I wake up. So I'm not getting enough sleep. And I know it's affecting my memory. I can't remember Jack right now. So, yeah, somebody sent me a message and say, go to bed, Vicky. Good grief. Oh my gosh, just go to bed. Everybody speaking, Nettie. Nettie, part of the Foodie Squad, coming here from Chicago. Nettie, are you guys getting warm weather this week? Listen, y'all, it is getting up to, and I wrote this down because it freaked me out, 78 degrees on Friday with sunshine. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. I got to think of something to do outside. I know I should do my garden, but I ain't got time for that. I know. What's wrong with me? Anyway, Jaden, hey Jaden, I saw you became a membership of somebody's channel yesterday. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Might have been Zach's in the Nerd Herd, but I was excited for you. I was like, somebody gave away a membership and you got it. Cool. Good morning, Nettie. Hey, Jen, I have a JJ's Adventures coming in with beautiful purple hearts. I'll take those hearts. She's part of the Foodie Squad. Jen, how you doing? And Scott's coming in saying, driving and listening. Good morning, Foodie. Well, be careful, sweetie. I hope it is not a problem. I know that you have to drive a lot, and I feel bad for you. So I think be safe, sweetie. Be safe. JJ's Adventure saying hello to Willie. And then coming in from the UK is Anfield Road Layout in the Loft. Hi, everyone listening is working on thumbnails for vlogs. He's always busy on his thumbnails and all of his editing and stuff. You guys, I had a disaster yesterday. It was a disaster. I wanted to cry. I've been working on this vlog. I've been trying to get a vlog out every Monday, but this last week I was just so distracted. I could not seem to focus on my vlog on the weekend. Just so much done. And last night I was watching Bill and Paul, and in the midst of everything, I went to go back into my editing, which is unfortunately Windows Movie Maker Pro, right? And you guys are all like, what? And they had made a splash screen, y'all. Now they got a splash screen. Well, when I opened it up, the splash screen came on, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and then I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I pressed the button that said, recent project. Yeah, my project was gone. My last vlog was gone. I was just sitting there, just like, what the heck? So I kept trying to figure out ways to get it back. I kept going through files and all the other stuff. And then I remembered, thank God, that I do have a tendency to save off a draft to the YouTube channel and also in my directory. So, but the bad news about that is it's already configured and everything. So it's not going to be the way I wanted it to be. I've really had to mess with it. I was practically in tears, y'all, but I did manage to get it back together last night. I tried to upload the latest thing just to see what would come up. I haven't watched it yet. I've decided to let my day go on a little bit before. I needed to see y'all before I have to cry because I don't know what it's going to do. Vlog disasters. That's only happened to me once before. And I learned I got burnt. So that's why now I do drafts a lot. I don't know if you guys do that. That's a question for the content creators and the crew. How do you save off your drafts? Do you save them in a drive? Do you save them to YouTube? I wouldn't advise doing that, by the way. I mean, you're going to have drafts probably as you go along, but that's not a dependable place to save anything. With your luck, you'll get suspended or something. Just YouTube is doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They're just doing too much. Jennifer, hi, Jennifer. Embarkation Nation. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Up here talking about my vlog disaster. You guys, it's your worst nightmare to lose a vlog. I was almost done, y'all. The only thing I had left to do was to put some text into it. And the music was perfect. Now it's all jacked up because I had to patch some stuff together because of the last draft. Travel with Josiane, part of the Foodie Squad. Good morning. Good morning, sweetie. Welcome in. If you haven't already, check out Josiane's newest vlogs. Josiane's all over the place. She goes everywhere, y'all. And she got some great vlogs on Grenada and a few other places that she just released that are really beautiful. So thank you for that, sweetie. All the work that you Life with EQ. Hey, Tawana. Good morning, everyone. Yummy tacos. Yes, tacos would be so good right now. I'm going to have a hard time not thinking about that. I love tacos. And unfortunately, every Tuesday, the subject comes up. We even have a clip. Ryan did a clip called burritos. Chicken burritos. Oh, we renamed it Taco Burritos because it's Taco Tuesday, not Burrito Tuesday. But anyway, girl, welcome in. Oh, look at this. Jan's just posted she's a member for 6 months, which means she's got the new badge that is open bar. I love that badge. Okay, love my Vicky time. Oh, Jan, I love when you come. I am so glad that you are able to come now. I know she's had a crazy last couple of months. So glad to see you, sweetie. But thank you. We're definitely going to have to play something. Let's play something with a little bit of dance since we got a dance party coming up. And yeah, I got to remember to talk about it.
Neon lights, they paint the air. Shadows move like they don't care. The bass is low, it grabs my chest. This night won't let us rest. Hands up, hands high.
Thank you, Jen, for being a member for 6 months. Thank you to all of the Foodie Squad that have been hanging out with me for 6 months now. Wow. It seems like time has just flown by. But thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Willie said you look marvelous. Wow. Thank you. I feel marvelous. I don't know exactly what I look like, but I'm in Miami. I always have a good time in Miami. Yeah. So thank you. I appreciate that. It just make my day. You guys just know how to make my day. Oh my goodness. Morning, Gotham President Vicky. Morning, Batman. I love the sound of that, y'all. You can never say that enough. Gotham President Vicky. Some more beautiful foodie emojis. Thank you so much. Look. Vet's on vacay. Hi. Hashtag grow. You know how it's done. Thank you so much for coming in and mingling with the rest of the community. We appreciate it. And always come and hang out with us when you can. But yeah, Vets on Vacay. It's exactly what they just said. Vets on Vacay. It's an interesting vacation channel. You guys need to check it out. I always love supporting my vets. That's just how that goes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then we've got the real Dave coming in, one of the Desert Pirates. Good morning. And Vets on Vacay said, good morning. Hope everyone is having a great day. Yeah, so far so good, you guys. So far, except for the whole vlog catastrophe, life is good. I try to look at the positive things. I'm just glad to have content from a cruise that I was able to go to. I'm not going to get depressed over all the work. I was able to salvage it. I think we'll see, but I was able to salvage it. You know, every time something bad happens, I try to. I don't know about y'all, but I try to think about something positive to kind of lighten the blow. I mean, there's so many positive things to be grateful for. So, in my life, I know in your lives too, we're grateful because we get to do so much stuff. I mean, all of us to get to do stuff. We're on YouTube. Obviously, we're doing stuff, right? So that's the positive of the day. I have content from a cruise that I loved that I'm trying to get out to y'all. So I cannot be depressed. That is huge that I got to go on a lovely cruise and I've got content. 9-group cruise, something cheap and small. How about something cheap and big? World America is cheap and big. MSC Seashore, it's not big, but it's cheap. And MSC Shore is out of Orlando. And I love going on cruise ships out of Orlando because, well, it's actually Port Canaveral, but because I can fly cheap there, yeah. And I know you can too, Nettie. If I can fly cheap to Orlando, you probably can too. Now, I cheat. I take Allegiant Air to Sanford, Florida. Cost me $54. Amen. So, yeah, that would be cheap. I like that idea. Thank you for answering that question for me. Willie says, I wear deodorant. I'm sorry, and keeping people away from here. I'm not even gonna ask who asked that question. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that was funny, Willie. Out of nowhere. Remember that like button, friends. Thank you so much, sweetie, for reminding everybody. Willie. Please type hashtag Girl Willie because I want you guys to go check him out. He's got a really, really good show. And not only that, the people there are such sweethearts. There's several of them here. I mean, there's one right there, Louie. Hi, Vicky, one of the Desert Pirates. They're such sweetie pies. Ask Nettie. Nettie says, well, no deodorant doesn't mean you're funky. Doesn't mean that you smell good, though. So, you don't have to use deodorant to smell good. Long story, but my grandmother, she had a whole bunch of like organic things that she did. And one of them had to do with deodorant. And I couldn't tell you what it was. It worked for her. Okay. But, I'm just saying, I can't tell you what, somebody in here probably knows. What is an organic deodorant that you don't have to, use the ones that are currently toxic? Deodorant has aluminum in it, which, can you imagine, we're rubbing all this aluminum on our skin. It's obviously not doing good things. It's so toxic, but nobody ever talks about that. Yeah. Louis says, Willie. And then Dave says, hey, this is Dave TZ. Dave TZ, are you the real Dave? Or are you the other Dave? Y'all, another desert pirate. Hi, guys. Shared this live stream in a post. He has been kick right now to share live streams in a post. You know where I share live streams, which is a weird place. I share them on Facebook. And the reason I do that, Willie, is because a lot of people on Facebook are clueless about live streams. I said to one of my clients the other day that I have a live stream coming on this morning, and he said to me, what? So, it's time for us to educate the people on Facebook. I feel sorry for people who only have Facebook. Facebook, in my opinion, is not desirable as a only thing. Okay, if you only have Facebook, that means you're missing out on this wonderful videos and content. Although even Facebook people know that if they need to learn how to open their garage door, all they got to do is search it in YouTube. Somebody put it in here, So there you go. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for doing that. If you seek Amy just came back from Virgin. She's one of my virgins. No longer a virgin. You know what? If you type virgin, it will actually give you in YouTube or StreamYard. I think it's YouTube that's doing it because I think I saw it on a StreamYard the other day. Unless, I mean, I saw it wasn't on StreamYard the other day. Somebody got gigged because they typed virgin. For some reason, virgin is a word that YouTube doesn't like. That doesn't make sense to me, y'all. Somebody tell me the reasoning behind virgin. Why can't you say virgin on YouTube? It's just so weird. Anyway, so if you keep typing it enough, it will come up as a moderation. Maybe Nightbot is doing it. Somebody's doing it because it keeps popping up, and I just laugh about it. I said, "What's wrong with the word virgin?" Please, somebody just tell me why. Tell me why. All right, Dave. Okay, so people are speaking to each other. I think they say we need at least 6 hours a night of sleep. I agree. 6 hours doesn't seem to be enough for me, though. I mean, I'm awake, I'm functioning, and I'm not remembering a lot. My memory really starts to fade if I don't get 7 hours. In my brain, I need 7 hours of sleep in order to remember stuff. Okay, I can function, but yeah, ask anybody here. If I haven't had 7 hours of sleep, I can't remember what day it is. It's bad. So, good morning, Amy. Amy, I keep thinking, I don't know, I keep thinking that, see, you talked to me about Bimini and you said that you could, okay, I have not explained this about shorts. She said something to me that made me realize, do you guys know that on shorts you can play copyrighted music? Anything that's like 15 seconds and less, copyrighted music, you can play it. I mean, a lot of people don't know that. In fact, if you try to make a short, you can add a copywritten song through YouTube to the short. So you have an opportunity to be a DJ for 15 seconds, play your favorite song to something for 15 seconds. As long as it's, 15 seconds in vertical, you've got it made. That's a win, y'all. That's a win. So there you go. But, she was saying she was in an area where they were playing music. The bad news is in the Bahamas, you will get limited access to copywritten stuff, which is weird. Every time I try to do a short in the Bahamas, they always tell me the same thing. This territory does not allow, some territories you can't play certain songs and they won't gig you for it. They will just not show it to those countries. So it's not a copyright claim. It's more of a copyright warning or copyright restriction. They will not play it in certain countries. Copyright. It's confusing. Bill and I got into this interesting conversation about AI songs and whether or not they can be copywritten. But I don't know if you guys know this or not, and I'm going to tell everybody because do your due diligence. Right now, AI songs, you cannot copyright. I mean, you can do it, but it doesn't mean anything. You cannot copyright an AI song if there are parts of it that are AI. That still belongs to whoever made the AI. The part that you made belongs to you. But some companies like Suno say that they can modify that song, which is interesting. I mean, there's some weird stuff going on. It's like we can modify the song. Oh yeah, those lyrics belong to you, but we can modify the song. And if you copyright it, you're only copyrighting your lyrics if you put your lyrics in it. But what good is a song that just has your copywritten lyrics? Now, it may mean, who knows, that you get to split money if you ever were to, release a song and have the copyright come into question. But we're still waiting for that case to happen. I am dying to see what happens. The first time somebody tries to release a song by AI that they put lyrics in, and maybe it's a hit song, and the next thing you know, they're in the court fighting over who gets the copyright. Yeah. So there you go. So AI stuff, I would say at this particular time, I'm not putting my lyrics in any AI songs. I don't do that. I love some of the songs, but I feel as though until they get it straightened out, registering your song, copywriting your song doesn't mean anything until they make a ruling on who owns the copyright. Yeah, because that's still up in the air, y'all. It's still there. But one day there will be a case. 78 on Friday and storms on Saturday. Ugh. Yeah, it's going to rain the next day, but enjoy Friday. That's what I say. It's going to be a beautiful day on Friday. The next day is going to be total crap. And, might as well just plan Friday, do something, even if you have to go to work, you know, even if you only get so many hours of light that day. Plan to do something outside. Get those D3 hormones into your body from the sun. Linda Montemayor, part of the Foodie Squad. Morning, Linda. Welcome in. Maybe it will happen in this one. It could. I see. What is today? No, we're not ready yet. I think we can't do memberships until probably the end of the week. So maybe it'll happen on Monday. Remind me on Monday, Jaden, if you can. If you're off from school, let me know. If you seek Amy K says, Louie. Yeah, everybody is in here from the Desert Crew, the Desert Pirates. Denise, part of the Foodie Squad. Vicky, Denise, Bone Tired Travelers in the house. Welcome in, sweetie. Don and Gary Travels, you're back. Hi. Good morning, Vicky. Working from home today and so happy you joined in this Tuesday. Your laugh is infectious. My laugh? I love it, Don. Thank you, sweetie. That's such a nice thing. You guys make my day. See, I'm not going to be depressed today because I have you guys. You saved me in so many ways. It's amazing. Team Reese Travels. Hey, Kiki. Are you back home yet? Kiki has been doing some stuff. She's been out in the Caribbean. She went to Celebration Key, all that as a travel agent. So I am so jealous. And I am a travel agent, but for some reason, my agency, I don't ever hear about anything that we can do. I mean, we did take a MSC cruise way back when. Other than that, I haven't heard anything, but that might be my fault. I need to probably keep my ear closer to the ground. Good morning, everyone. You looked absolutely beautiful, by the way. You were so I'm in the Caribbean. You you looked absolutely stunning. I was like, look at her. I tell you, blah, blah, the real David. Oh, dear. Jen. I was a pro at Windows Movie Maker. I was a pro. Then one day I looked up and it was gone. Windows Movie Maker turned into Movie Maker Pro. And Movie Maker Pro obviously is still changing, but I'm about to leave Movie Maker Pro. Somebody tell me a good editor. Bill and I were talking about Filmora last night. He said it was pretty easy. I may have to go that route since now I have this MacBook. I can't really do Windows stuff no more. And after yesterday, I'm glad about it. The one I looked up and it was gone. It was so easy to use. Now I use Filmora. How is that working for you, Nettie? Is Filmora easier to use or easy to use? Or what will be the learning curve? Because I've got 2 more vlogs to put out. I really don't want to spend much time learning how to edit again. Every time you change editors, you got to go through a little bit of a learning curve. I mean, it's not a big learning curve because, editing is basically editing. You're still pasting and taping stuff together and cutting stuff. And yeah, it's still that same way, no matter what editor you use. The vlog sounds like a good candidate for a promotion. I ain't not doing no more freaking promotions. Willie. We did a promotion experiment, and the funny thing about it was, okay, the first promotion, we tried to. We did one on one of the live chats, and that was pretty interesting. We made a live chat go up to it was a crazy number. I can't even remember what the numbers. Willie can remember, and that was cool. And oddly enough, I think the watch hours did post because I've got 100 more watch hours this month. So, and then we did the experiment on a vlog, on a long form vlog to see what it would do to the channel. Well, you guys, we only had that experiment run for 1 day, and my subscriptions went up 49 channels, excuse me, not people, channels. Then I went and looked in because I stopped it after the 1 day because that was just in my mind too crazy. I couldn't wrap my mind around 49 subs in 1 day. So I paused it to just kind of collect myself and look in the analytics and see what happened, because it's a controversial thing going on right now. Some people say it's the worst thing you could do to your channel. Some people say it has helped me so much. Let me just say this. I went into my analytics and I looked at that day, and I looked in, if you go in, here we go again. If you go into YouTube's YouTube Studio app and you click on subscribers, and then you click on the next thing, which is a graph of subscribers, you click on that, it will show you where subscribers came in to your channel that month, which video it came in, and it will say, this particular video, like my dance video, 1 came in for the last 7 days, okay? Or it'll say this vlog 4 came in for the last 7 days, 4 subscribers, or whatever. So it'll tell you what the video is and how many subscribers came in for that period of time. Well, it said at the top of the page that 42 subscribers came in the last 7 days. And then when I looked down in the videos to see which videos they came into, there was only 4 that came into videos. There was only 4 videos that were affected and like 5 subscriptions. That doesn't math. That mathing is not mathing. It was like 42, 5. I was like, what's going on in this picture? So I've been waiting. Every day I go there and I look to see. And you guys, the only really bad thing about the whole situation is I was getting 1 to 3 subscribers before I did that. Now that I have this promotion paused indefinitely, I haven't been getting any subscriptions. It's like it took it up 49 and then it just stopped. So I guess I should be glad for the 49, even though I have no idea where they went to. I don't know I can't tell what video made subscriptions like I normally can. I check this every 7 days just to see where those videos came, which videos got the subscriptions, because you never know on your channel where you get subscriptions. If you got enough, I've got almost 500 videos now. One of those videos made 4 subscriptions. I want to know what it is, right? Can't do it right now. So I'm really not feeling the promotions. I think it's great for people who really want to get more numbers. If you're really into the whole, I want to have 20,000, 40,000, 50,000 subscribers, it is the thing for you. Yes, for you for sure. But if you're like me and you're just constantly obsessing about analytics and stuff, it is not going to work out for you, because you can't tell what YouTube is doing on the other side. I haven't been able to figure it out. And I'm just feeling like maybe I should just stay organic, y'all. Embarkation Nation, we use Power Director and save it to our desktop. Power Director. You guys are always full of good information. So far, Power Director and Fillmore. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Texas Cruiser. Good morning, Miss Vicky. Part of the Foodie Squad and fellow cruisers. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. So, Rick, how have you been? How's Galveston going? Are y'all getting hot yet? Because we got 78 degrees coming. I just can't believe it. I save my vlogs to a hard drive. I don't save anything to my hard drive. Well, not to my computer hard drive. You're probably saving it to another drive. If you're not, I would strongly advise saving it to another drive as well, because hard drives do crazy things. And that's how I lost my first vlog. I had it on my not Aces. Maybe it is Aces. I don't know. My previous PC. And that PC went belly up while I was in the middle of a vlog and never got that back. And Nettie can tell you from her own experience. In fact, when you lose stuff on your drive and they can't figure out how to get it off of there, that is just, it's just ugly. I have stuff everywhere now. Since my external hard drive crashed last year, I am obsessed to the point of obsession. I get it, girl, because we spend a lot of time working on editing and stuff, and there's nothing more heartbreaking, well, except for losing your channel. That happens to people too. So I always tell people, be sure to save off your clips somewhere else, save them off to make sure that in case something happens to your channel, you can still recreate your content if you need to. Because occasionally, not often, but every once in a while, yeah, somebody will get their channel stolen or disappeared or something. So there you go. Yeah, I'm obsessed with it too now, girl, because that kind of stuff will really, that would just really hurt my feelings. Whew. Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Cruising is fun anytime in the house. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Guys, I love some Taco Tuesday, but I haven't seen the taco clip lately. You all have to play that next Tuesday, okay? I want to see the chicken burrito. I haven't seen it lately. I miss my Eddie too. Eddie was there, but he wasn't on. I don't know if I told y'all. I did tell y'all that Eddie announced that he is not going to be on GLT any longer. I think his last day was Friday. Stunned me because, I've been following Eddie for so many years, and all of a sudden, I don't know where he is. He says he's working on making a new live during the day because of his health. So sooner or later, we will see Eddie again. Meanwhile, Go Live Together, Cheryl and Jeremy and Ryan are there. So that was pretty cool. They gave away something this morning. I forgot to even ask because I was running all over the house with my dog trying to get him straightened out. I don't even know what you guys were giving away. So there you go. JT is fasting and my daughter is not eating meat and cheese, so I am on my own today for dinner. That happens to me a lot, girl. I had tacos on Sunday. What should I get today? Maybe some rib tips. Ooh. Barbecue Tuesday, Foodie tacos. Barbecue Tuesday. I like it. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Rib tips sound good. My stepsister has a rib tips business. I may go pay her a visit today now that you said that. I haven't been over there lately. It is raining though. She might not be open. Sometimes when the weather is not good, she is not there. So she has a rib tips barbecue smoker place downtown on 15th and Chestnut. The Louisville Smokers, if you're ever in town, and it's good stuff. Okay, really good food. Everybody tells me they love her rib tips and stuff. So there you go. Hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm just flicking through stuff. Nettie. Vets on Vacay. I recently watched your video about traveling with medical stuff. Good job. Good job. And there is Tony with Cruising with Calandra. Good morning, Tony. Welcome in. Be sure and connect with Tony. He does drones, and he does drones of ships. I mean, drones. He does drone footage. Yeah, Tony, I had to say that right. I was just really messing that up. But anyway, drone footage of ships. And those are really awesome, by the way. Nettie says, very informative. Yes, indeed. Vets on Vacay. Yes, check them out. Life is good. Willie, I'm so glad life is good. You are awesome. Your community is growing. Some of the people, I went in there the other day and I was like, who are these people? And they're also friendly. And it's funny because I tease him. He always has people on his show who are from other parts of the world, and he is in Arizona, and they're in UK. So anyway, the question was, what ship should we have for our group cruise in 2028? I'm voting for either MSC Seashore or MSC World America. World America is out of Miami, though, and Seashore is out of Orlando. So World America, though, is incredible. If you don't believe me, check out Jennifer's vlogs and Scott's vlogs about the World America. Great ship. MSC is really trying to get all of our business. And I like that. So Lee from Anfield Road says, I save my editing, if not finished, to hard drive or flash drive. Okay. I'm telling you now, I save mine all over the place. And I'm so glad I did draft. If I did not do a draft, you guys, I would have had to start fresh. That is a whole week's worth of work for me, at least. So I was not feeling that. I positively love you, Vicky. It's so nice to hear that. I love you too, Willie. That I think that you would make somebody a really good husband. Now he's probably over there going, "What'd she say?" He's so sweet. It's some guys can't say the words "love you," "I love you," and stuff like that. So that is just really nice. How do you get from Sanford to Port Canaveral? I take a rental car. And I know some of y'all are thinking that's a one-way rental. Psh. The weird thing about it is when I take a rental from Sanford to Port Canaveral, I drop off the rental at the daggone port. There's a thing there you can drop off your rental. It has never cost me a lot. But if I can't do that, then, I will take an Uber or something like that. But hopefully not a Lyft or an Uber that far. It's a distance, but that's how I get there. I usually take a rental car, and I keep the rental car overnight while I'm at the hotel, and then the next morning I drop it off at the port. So the funny thing about that, though, honestly, Amy, is I would get the rental regardless, because I tend to get rental cars when I stay overnight somewhere because I like to drive around and see stuff. I'm just nosy. Not everybody wants to do that. There is no Brightline in Sanford, as far as I know. If there is, I want to know about that. Brightline. Yeah, the Brightline will take you from Orlando to Miami. If you fly into Orlando, you can still take the Brightline to Miami and catch your flight there if you don't want to stay in Miami. But yeah, I like to stay in Miami. I'm different from most people. I can get hotels, Hyatt hotels with points. So it's a free stay for me. So I always stay at least a day in Miami, sometimes 2 or 3. But not everybody feels that way, and not everybody has hotel points. If you don't have Hyatt points, here's a Thrifty Thursday tip for y'all, since we're doing a dance party on Thursday at 5 o'clock instead of Thrifty Thursday that morning. Hyatt has a credit card and you can get points. Hyatt is one of the cheapest points hotels that I know of. I mean, I can get a hotel, the Hyatt Regency downtown in Miami, for 15,000 points. That's crazy. Marriott and them are like 35,000, 42,000 points. The Hyatt Regency is 15,000 points. And it's in an awesome place. It's on the Metro Mover. It's next to the yachts. It's the bay, so there's water right there. Kathy and I stayed there when we went on the last cruise, on the Freedom of the Seas cruise. And I think she liked it. I mean, it's an awesome hotel for 15,000 points. And 15,000 points equates to, even at the worst redemption, that's $150. But they're points, okay? I mean, and not only the thing about points is when you get a refund on points, you get a refund on points. They put the points back. They don't penalize you if you have to cancel at the last minute. So yeah, that's why I like staying in Miami. I don't like flying to Miami, but I like staying in Miami. Does that make sense? If you seek Amy, controversial cruising Brightline goes to Orlando. It does not go to Port Canaveral. Wouldn't that be awesome, y'all? You take a bus from the Orlando airport to Port Canaveral. Okay. Yeah, you can take a bus or you can take a rental car, but you got to figure out some way to get from Port Canaveral to Orlando and vice versa. So that's the only problem with that. And you know what? That is not the only port that has that situation. Oh my gosh, y'all. And it's really bad when you're overseas. Like in Rome, you got to go to Civitavecchia or Cicciavecchia or whatever the name of the place is. That's the name of the port. And that's not in Rome. That's not even close to Rome. I mean, it's close to Rome, but yeah, you've got to worry about how to get from one to the other. If you're going to Rome, you're going to have to definitely take a bus or something. And if you're flying into Rome, you still got to figure out how to get to the port. Good morning, Chat and Vicky. Hi, Carol. How are you doing? One of these days we need to talk about that. Somebody needs to make a list of places where you have to get some kind of transportation from the port to the actual airport. We had a conversation about this yesterday. Linda of Montemayor of the Galveston area told me that Saltwater Moms gives rides, or not gives rides, I'm sure you purchase them, but you can get a ride through Saltwater Moms in Galveston from the Houston airport to Galveston Port. And I come in at Houston Hobby. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but that's where I come into. So that is a Southwest flight usually. Tawana! Good morning, Tawana. That is Carol, and Betty's talking to Tawana. It's confusing, y'all. I believe native deodorant is good, free of all crap. Yeah. There's a few that I think Dove. I don't know. One of the other big, maybe it's Dial. One of the other ones that has aluminum-free deodorant. Native is a good deodorant with no aluminum. Yes, indeedy. But she had something organic. I don't remember what it was. A lot of these older people, they know stuff from back before we made stuff, right? Once upon a time, there was a real safe alternative, but nowadays everything's toxic because we just have, got in the chemistry labs and made up new stuff, unnatural stuff. Scott says, I actually just did that, Amy K. I love the Brightline. She did too, I think. So that's pretty cool. A lot of people getting on the Brightline instead of flying into Miami. I can dig that because seriously, y'all, I hate flying into Miami. And I can't even explain why. I mean, it's not any worse than flying into Fort Lauderdale or Port Canaveral, really. I mean, I think. But every time that we fly into Miami, it always seems to stress me out. And I can fly into Orlando, and it doesn't bother me as much. I don't know why. Or Sanford. Sanford is a small airport. You go to get your rental car, and they show you 6 cars. I'm exaggerating. Anyway, I tell you, don't really use Facebook anymore. I know Facebook is depressing to me because they've added so much advertising. It's just like you used to get a feed where too many tapes. It used to be that could go onto Facebook and see your friends in your feed and see their birthdays and things that happened to them and all their trips. And now you go into Facebook and you get a bunch of crap. It's like your feed is full of commercials and a bunch of stuff that's just to trigger you because Facebook is trying to be like YouTube and TikTok. So I don't like the way they're doing it. I miss the old Facebook. I mean, it wasn't that great, but it just wasn't like this. So there's always too many Daves. Dave. Dave. Hashtag grow. Thank you, Batman. You guys are really trying to confuse me all these days. Same day. My memory's terrible. Walking into rooms and asking why I'm here, putting things down, and a second later it disappears. Oh, yeah. Putting things down is a problem. I really have to think about stuff when I put it down lately. It's like they say one of the first signs of Alzheimer's is if you start finding stuff in places it's not supposed to be. Like if you find your keys in the refrigerator, you may have a problem. Yeah, you need to go get tested, find out what's going on early, do early detection. They're coming up with all kinds of stuff, you guys, that may be helpful. I don't know how helpful it is, but always early detection is always a good thing. Good morning, Carol. Oh, Najuma. Look, good morning, everyone. Hi, Najuma. Welcome in, part of the Foodie Squad. I love it. Hi, Najuma. I'd enjoy Friday if I could get my chickens to the new house. Oh, man, yeah. You need to have them there. That would be awesome. Anfield says, listening is working. Thank you, Lee. Anfield Road layout in the loft. It's a tongue twister. Najuma, good morning, Najuma. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's speaking to each other. The Daves are all talking. They're all saying, hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. Hi, Dave. No, I'm only off from school today because of a doctor's appointment. Oh, Jaden. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome, T. Marie. So you did look beautiful. Just glowing. Must have been that Caribbean vibe that was just giving you that glow up. Vicky, a lot of times agencies only get limited spots for the fam trips, and they will offer them to their favorite people. Yeah, I guess I ain't nobody's favorite person. You may have to go outside of your agency and do your own sleuthing. Seems like I'm always doing that, girl. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I have more vacation than I have vacation. Off time. I only have off time because I don't really work. I'm retired. But you know what I'm saying. I've got so much vacation that I have time for vacation. That's what I meant to say. I've got too much other stuff to do. I mean, I love vacation, but at a certain point, like I've got a class reunion coming up, and I'm going to Vegas with my girls, and my daughter wants to do a summer trip with the kids, and my husband wants to do a summer trip with the kids. Right now, all I keep thinking is I want to go to the cruise so I can play on the casino floor. That's what I'm thinking. Da Vinci Resolve. Somebody else told me about that. Vets on a vacay. Somebody else told me about Da Vinci Resolve. Is it complicated? Because yeah, that's the thing. I hear Filmora. I use Filmora, and if I use it effectively, anyone can. Everybody tells me Filmora might be my easiest bet, but yeah, I've been hearing some good stuff. So Da Vinci Resolve. I'll write that one down too, just to ask people about it. Da Vinci Resolve. Good stuff. Thank you for answering my question. Does anybody have a question? Dave says you need a PhD these days for editing. Maybe I'm just getting old. Well, if you're living, you're getting old. I'm just saying. My mother used to say that all the time. Now I understand. If you're living, you're getting old. Like a plant. Plants get old too. And Phil says, or Lee says, I just got new video editor. It can do live, and it's very easy to use it for Windows. Okay. Yeah. I got a Mac, so I got to do the Mac thing. I think it is pretty easy. It can do a whole lot of stuff I ain't interested in. I love an editor that does stuff that I'll never use. But it does the simple job for me. I use a paid version, but it's not a lot of dollars. Okay. Phil Moore is beginning to win me over, girl. It sounds like a good move. Will G, morning all from Spain. That's right. You're in Spain. You did that transatlantic. How long did y'all stay in Spain? Are you coming back now, or So you did a cruise over. Well, now I'm asking nosy questions. Are you staying in Spain? That's what I want to do. I don't want to cruise around the Mediterranean. I mean, everybody does that. I don't want to do that. I want to take a train around the Mediterranean. I know that doesn't sound right because it's water, but I want to go on a train ride, okay, all the way across Europe. That would be so cool and see everything. Because when you're taking a cruise, you don't see anything but water. I want to see some stuff. I saw on a Ground Life Travel because they originally were a train channel, okay? Amy will tell you she's also part of their crew. We are part of their community, and they have some videos of when they crossed Italy and places like that. And I was like, man, I am not living right, y'all. I have not taken a train across anything, not even the United States, but that sounds so cool. Nettie says 49 subs in one day would be like, what? Yeah, 49. That's how, you see people who are growing real fast. Their channel, one day it's like, 2,000, and 3 days later it's like 20,000. That's how that's happening. I mean, oh my gosh. But that would freak me out. I mean, 49 subs. I was just like, okay, I can't wrap my mind around this. How did they get 49 subs in one day to come to my channel? I mean, we're not talking about actual views. We're talking about people who actually subbed. I can't wrap my mind around it. So, and it's funny because Ryan has tried to explain this to me at least. I'm going to say this might be his fifth time. Okay. Ryan and Eddie, I think it's Eddie, have a video on Ryan Parker Studio talking about how to grow your channel. And they're talking about promotions. Both of them have grown tremendously. So, if you're interested in promotions, I would definitely check with them. They know, a lot about it. Myself, I think I'm going to just hang out in the organic waters until I can at least figure out what makes my channel grow by myself. I mean, I think I finally got some momentum recently, and yeah, kind of killed it with those 49 subs. Now I'm just kind of sitting there looking at them. So I don't know. I guess it depends on how you look at it, okay? I got 49 subs in one day. I don't know where they came from. I don't know where they went to. Don't know what video they subbed to or nothing. I can't tell from my analytics. But, normally 1 to 3 is what I get each day. So if it had been a week, it would have been like, what, 7 to 21. Yeah, 7 to 21 subs in 1 week. Maybe they're waiting to see, maybe what's really happening is my normal subs are happening, and then they're counting those as the 49, and they just stop me until it gets to 49. So what'll happen is my subs will start back up again when I get to where I would have been with 49 subs, whatever date that was. I don't know. That's what I think might be happening, but I don't know. And that's what bothers me is I'm analytical and I can't figure it out, y'all. The family adventures. He's saying hello to everybody. Be sure to type hashtag grow, you guys, if you want to show your channel and connect with other channels. As I told you before, after this uploads in 24 hours, the links will show. The live chat will open in a panel on computers. I don't know about phones, but on the computer, it will do that. And you can open the panel and see who has shown their channel. Go over and check them out. Be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and watch their video so that it will count. And YouTube won't think you're a bot. Do you care what those people say about you? Who are they anyway? Bump them. Okay, Nettie, I can see you're in your rebellious mode today. I love it. That's hilarious. Okay, you guys, I'm going to play a quick media because it's almost 11 o'clock and I'm not even in the after party zone yet. But I do have this to play, which I do like this. So
Set sail on the 4.0 Booze Cruise, hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Departure, October 31st, 2026 from Galveston, Texas. Itinerary. Day 1, departure from Galveston, Halloween night kickoff. Day 2, fun day at sea. Day 3, Cozumel. Day 4, Bay Islands, Honduras. Day 5, Harvest Bay, Belize. Day 6, Costa Maya. Day 7, fun day at sea. Day 8, return to Galveston, memories that haunt forever. Don't miss out, reserve your cabin today.
y'all got jokes today. Dave says, if I did a dance video, all my 21 subs would disappear. Well, you can find out, Dave. Thursday night, 5 p.m. Eastern. Be here. Yeah. You don't have to dance. You can just come. If anybody wants to be on the dance panel, let me know. I will send you the link and you can come in and dance with us. You don't have to stand up to dance. You can dance in your chair. We're easy. We realize that a lot of our viewers are, not able to stand up for long times and dance for a long time. So, I'm the only one who really stands up. And even I sit down from time to time because, I'm not getting any younger. 6'7", y'all, 6'7". And you hear your kids say 6'7", they're talking about me. Anyway. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Dave, if you want to find out, come to the dance party. I'll give you a link and we can see what you're working with. Willie says, hello to fam. Give a follow. Give me a follow, guys. I'm 13 away from 1,300. Wow, that's weird. Okay. 13 from 1,300. Okay. It's good to have a milestone. You always say, everybody have a goal. Hi, Calandra. Type in #grow. Be sure to check out Willie, by the way. If you go over there, Tony, Willie will introduce you to his crew, his desert pirates. So there you go. He's coming on right after me. In case you're wondering, Willie comes on right after I do. And today he will be live playing the hits. I got a special request today. I want to hear Love and Happiness because I'm going to need some happiness. Dude, if I find out that my vlog is jacked, I'm going to need some Al Green. I'm going to need some Al Green for my spirit. Team says, I use Final Cut Pro. I don't know what you use, girl, but even Bill was talking about it last night. We both agree that you win. Oh my gosh, you have got some really awesome videos. Final Cut Pro. Okay, I'm writing that one down too. Is it hard? I was going to ask that. Final Cut Pro. Is it hard? And save everything to an external hard drive. Yes, indeed. Always save. And I would say save in multiple places if you can. If you have a Google Drive, save it there. If you've got a Dropbox, save it there. If you've got, it's not here, my Toshiba box, save it there too. I mean, at least until you get done with it. After you've released it, you can save it in one place if you want to. But like I said before, YouTube, sometimes things happen. Make sure you save off your stuff. I used to use Power Director and watch a guy named Malik do tutorials, but then I changed and I do not recall why. There was probably a reason. I tried Camtasia for a while, but first of all, it took up too much space on my computer. And then I couldn't figure it out. Some of the stuff that they did, it just took too long to figure it out. I was just like, I was so done with it. Plus, it was not cheap. So when it came time for me to redo my annual fee, I was like, sorry, Camtasia, deuces. I ain't doing this no more. I used a kid to do live to edit and save it to the PC. Kden Live. I use Kden Live to edit. Okay. I don't know if I read that right. New sub calendar. Willie just subbed to you. Yay! Willie. Tacos. Andrew left you a package, Lee said. Cool, cool. Tony's getting some packages today. FedEx is out working, even though I haven't really seen a lot of FedEx. Are you in here? You in here, Ryan? Cruising with a Calandra said, thank you to everybody that just recently left him a package. Hey, Rick. Ron talking to you. Okay, so we're going to come down, you guys. I vote Seashore. I think I can get a free cruise through UR Code. Seashore is one of my favorite cruise ships now. Vets on Vacay, thanks. Hope you found it useful. Appreciate your support. Okay, sweet. Scott said, thanks so much for the shout out, Vicky. Oh, I got another shout out for you, sweetie. Here we go.
Linda, listen, Linda.
Linda, listen, Linda. You need to book the cruise. February 2027. It's a Valentine's cruise. We're sailing out of Miami on the 14th of February. And Denise is going to be there. And I'm going to be there. And the other Scott and Zach's going to be there. So book it. Yes, book it. Emily?
I'm going to be there. And so many people in here are going to be here. Nettie's going to be there. And Tawana's going to be there. I don't know, Carol, are you going to be there? I forgot whether you said you was going to be there or not, but I hope you're going to be there. Scott is going to be there because Scott is one of the hosts, so he's definitely going to be there, okay? A lot of people are going to be there, so you guys be there. Be sure and book that. It's a non-group. You can book it any way you want. You can book it with a travel agent. You can book it online and book it now before it sells out, because the closer we get, and we're within year zone now, we're within a year, the closer we get, the less likely you'll be able to get a cabin that you like. And then eventually I'm sure it's going to sell out because it is the Super Bowl Valentine's Day unhinged cruise, okay? A lot going on that day. Hi, Scott. Got hot dogs with mustard on and all for me. Lee. Lee. Okay. Hi, the doctor's been listening. Lori. Hey, Lori, part of the Foodie Squad. What is her and Scott are here every day. Nettie and Josie Ann. The Foodie Squad shows up. They really do. That's why I did a video. You guys haven't seen the video. I changed the promotion over to that video, by the way, Willie. I meant to tell you that. I took it off of the live chat and changed it over to the Foodie Squad. So, the Foodie Squad video. So, there you go. It's getting more views than it ever has. People are looking at y'all and going, who are these people? I didn't put the names with the pictures. Duh. Next time I do that video, I definitely got to put the names with the pictures. And y'all need to send me pictures you want me to show, because I just guessed on what to show as far as y'all's faces and stuff. If you don't want me to show your face, let me know. I have ways of making your face disappear. Now they're like, what? But yeah, so there you go, you guys. Foodie Squad is getting more views than it ever has before, the video that I released a week ago, because I took it off of the live promotion, experimented, and put it on that one to see what it would do. I said, well, if nothing else, it should give the Foodie Squad more, presence out there. And believe me, the views have gone up considerably. But the funny thing is, like I said, the names are not with the pictures. So people are just watching the video for the heck of it. They must like the song or something. But yeah, it's getting a lot of views. Go in elevator, waited for it to move. Yeah. Don't you love destination elevators though? Once you get in there, if you're drunk, you may have problems because there are no buttons. You will just go wherever it takes you to. You guys, those of y'all who've never been on a cruise, they have elevators now on cruise ships that are called destination smart elevators that take you anywhere. No, they take you wherever they're programmed to go. People put in before, they get on the elevator where they want to go. So if you get on the wrong elevator, say you may have had a few drinks. I saw it happen. On the icon, I saw it happen so many times that I got to the point that when I got in the elevator, I would always tell people where we were going. We get on the elevator, I'm like, we're going to 16. Before the door closed, so they would know and could jump out if they were drunk, because there's nothing worse than getting in an elevator drunk and not knowing where you're going, and then it lets you out, you don't know where you are. And then you're looking, they're in the elevator looking for the buttons. That's when you know they don't know. It's hilarious. I said, smart elevators for drunk people. Who thought of that? Lori said, MSC and smart elevators have me messed up. What I love is when the elevator comes and it says 2 minutes to go. When something says 2 minutes to go for an elevator, I'm gone. Okay. That's like, okay, I guess I'm doing these stairs, because 2 minutes never is the right time, y'all. If it says 2 minutes till it arrives, it's not coming for at least 5 minutes. Jorge, it took me and Jorge one day to figure that out. And after that, we were like, oh no, we ain't doing this. It's even in my vlog, MSC. I went to the elevator, the vlog that I have out on my channel, and the elevator said 2 minutes away. I was like, no, I don't think so. It's just going right now, y'all. Vets on Vacay said, we will be taking the train from Rome to Civitavecchia soon enough. Definitely will be making a video about the journey. I appreciate that, sweetie. Yeah, let me know when that drops, please. I've got y'all on notifications, but I've got like 4,000 people on notifications. Everybody is on notifications, and it occurred to me, when everybody's on notifications, I don't get any notifications when I need to get the notifications. So there you go. So just let me know, and I will come over and watch that and spread the news. That is a video about going from Civitavecchia to Rome, and other people will watch it because we all want to do that trip. Vets on Vacay, good to know. I'm going in May on a group trip. So hopefully there will be many people there to show me what to do. Or we'll watch a video. That's always helpful, right? And then it says, Vets on Vacay from Josiane just left you a package. Yay! Packages being delivered today. I got tired of losing my keys, so I tied a lanyard to it. It's always good to have either a key bowl, a place to hang your keys, or a drawer to throw them in. My mother, she had a drawer next to the door. So as soon as we came in, we threw our keys in there. Otherwise, forget about it. And right now we have a key bowl in my house. It's right near the door. So you just come in and drop your keys in there. That saves us a lot of wandering around the house. Something you do even when you're younger, you lose your keys continuously if you don't have a system, right? Don and Gary Travel just left you a package. Josiane's out in her FedEx truck dropping packages. Yeah. Amy, Mike and I will be there with you. So remember, I sent that private message about the date. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. And Amy said, I thought that's what I thought. Okay. My problem is I put things down and I never find them again. Amy, you're not the only one. Can someone let me know if they find my Metro card? We always joke in our house that Juan has a hidden spot for our stuff, because when something disappears, we blame him. That's our dog. He's a poodle and he's very smart. There's some videos about him on my channel. He's another diabolical person in this family. Diabolical pet. He thinks he's a person. Willie, it's all a vacation after retirement. Yeah, unless you do something crazy like try to make a YouTube channel. Then sometimes it's editing too, right, Nettie? Or hopefully keys in the refrigerator. You were doing too many things at one time and too many things in your hands and didn't drop your keys off before you to the fridge. But yes, I agree. Well, thank you for giving us the benefit of the doubt, Nettie, because sometimes, yeah, sometimes things make you go, how'd that get there? You know, occasionally I'll have something somewhere and I'll think to myself, did I remember that I put this there? No. You just happened to run across something that you put down somewhere and wasn't thinking at the time. Usually it's something you need eventually, like keys or maybe your engagement ring. Just saying. Just saying, yeah. So Dave, hi Nettie. Okay. Carol says, Carol, I can't get you to come up here, sweetie. I use Capwing because it's pretty easy and cheap. Capwing. Okay, that's the first time I've heard that. Capwing, pretty easy and cheap. I know I need to eventually step it up. Now, why do you say that? Okay, now you've got me curious. Angie says, I'm back and still a little loopy. Oh dear. Well, let me just say, we won't be in here much longer. It's already after the after party. Not on y'all's side, on my side. Man, am I behind. There is a train that takes you from the tip of the boot of Sicily over the Strait of Messina. This is on my bucket list. That sounds awesome. You know, I want to fly into Rome, okay? I know, and then take a train to other places. That's what I want to do. I'm still here listening and working. Hey, Tawana. We were teasing Tawana yesterday. Well, not teasing her, actually congratulating her on her big win. You'll see it on her channel, her latest video where she went and she was playing free play and she hit big. Yeah. So we like that. Vicky, most Mediterranean cruises are port intensive. The ship is your hotel and a port every day. Mine was 10 days, 9 ports. Yeah, I got that impression. Yeah, I really did. You know, when we went to Hawaii, we decided we weren't going to do a cruise. We could have done a cruise. We were looking at doing a cruise with NCL, the Pride of America. Yeah. But then after a while, we thought, this was my milestone 60th birthday, y'all. And I wanted to be special. So I made an executive decision at the last minute that I would not take a cruise, that I wanted to see Hawaii on foot. And we did. But we also rode the trolley. In Honolulu, there's like 4 or 5 trolleys. So we went everywhere on the trolley. I had a good old time, y'all, and I have no regrets. I may go on a cruise one day in Hawaii, but I really enjoyed getting out and seeing everybody and seeing what it was really like. We even went to the Honolulu Walmart. Wanted to see if their Walmart was like our Walmart. And guess what? Their Walmart was like our Walmart. Well, not exactly like our Walmart. Kentucky's Walmart is a little bit interesting. Let's just put it that way. Amy says, I did a train trip around Switzerland. It was amazing. Now, see, that is a bucket list trip for sure. Switzerland. Switzerland is so beautiful. At least all the pictures are. I don't know what it's really like, but yeah, the pictures are great. Danny's going there. Our mod who's working today, she's going to Switzerland this year, and I can't wait to see if she takes some pictures. I told her she's not a content creator, but I hope she takes pictures. Oops, forgot the I in the end of my name, Vicky. In your name, Vicky. I called everything. Call me what you like, as long as you don't call me late for dinner. You know how I feel about it. Amy, must have been fabulous. It must have been. Hello, Vicky and crew. Kimberly, welcome in. Hi, girl. She's also going on the Unhinged cruise. I have been here the entire hour. My head is still in sleep mode. I can see a nap in my near future. Oh, no. Get that rest, girl. Nothing worse than not getting any rest. You will have health issues if you don't get rest. I found that out. So I'm trying my best, y'all, to stop looking at YouTube and go to bed. What is wrong with me? When Doc gets in, I'm out. Okay, Lori. Well, it's after 11 now, and we're at the after party for real in the chat. Actually, in the chat. Carol, we are on the Viva in August out of Ravenna. Ravenna? I wish I did not do this itinerary. Port intensive cruises get to be too much for me. Only one sea day. I want to see everything but not be dry. Well, girl, all I can say is pick one you really don't care about. Tell somebody else to take pictures. But yeah, I'm not a, I don't like cruises that stop every day either. That's just too much work on vacation. You know, it's not bad if it's a long cruise and like you said, you got, a sea day every once in a while, but oh my gosh, if you got a 7-night, 8-night cruise, 9-night cruise, and every night, every day you're going to a new port, that's too much. Plus, you got to get used to the idea that you're on a different time zone and all that stuff. Going east is supposed to be the hardest thing. So I can't imagine what that would be like if you had a whole bunch of ports to go to. I guess if I ever do a Mediterranean cruise, I will find out, right? Kimberly Lavelle. Kimberly, I will be there at the replay for the Thursday dance party due to work. Girl, I love the replay of the dance party. Sometimes I just play it and dance around. Yeah, it's so much fun dancing with y'all. Oh, I tell you what, Vets on Vacay, so fabulous. I can't wait to do it again. After party, yeah, we better do it so that we can get out of here, right? I mean, seriously. I'm here reading ahead. That is a Lori doing octopi dance. Nettie says, you need some Al Green because you were experiencing some joy and pain. LOL. Yeah. I do enjoy, one thing I do enjoy about editing is you get to see your clips from your trip and it brings you back, right? Other than that, though, y'all, it can be excruciating at times. I have no patience, y'all. I'm sitting there and I'm going, oh no, I typed the wrong spelling. I got to go back in there, change the text. Y'all, that kind of stuff makes me crazy. I left you a package, but I won't start up a new conversation because we got to get out of here. I wish I have to board a cruise the same day in Galveston. You guys are debarking in Miami. Oh yeah, that's right. You told me that. I guess it's just my mind keeps wishing that you're going to be on there, right? My next cruise, Kimberly says, is the 2/14/27 unhinged on the Carnival Celebration out of Miami. We'll be doing a back-to-back. You go, girl. That's how it's done. Make my face disappear. Oh, thank you. Vets on Vacay said thank you for the packages, y'all. I saw a drunk young girl, 18 years old, shake my head. Her mom gave her permission. I asked, that is another talk show anyway. Who couldn't figure out how to flush the toilet? It was automatic. Just leave. She kept thinking, there's something I was supposed to do. Well, hey, together we travel. Welcome in. She was thinking there's something I'm supposed to be doing, y'all. Why is it not flushing? Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I booked the wrong cruise. I booked from 2/7 to 2/14. Don't worry, it's refundable. Yikes. Final payment day on the unhinged cruise is November 16th, the day before my birthday. So I don't forget that date, but still, Oh no, I know. So I don't know if you booked it yourself or if a travel agent booked it for you, but if a travel agent booked it for you, they will rebook it for you. Um, it's not a big deal. Not yet. I mean, it's too far out. They're not going to charge you or anything. Kimberly says, EQ, call them right now and let Carnival know what just happened. They should be able to help you with no penalty. Yeah, because it's not final payment yet. So, they're going to do whatever they can to keep you here, girl. Look, you can ask for extra stuff. Anyway, they're going to try their best to keep you. So I will call and change it. Okay. JT, yes, we knew it was going to be a lot of walking. So we trained before walking workouts on YouTube and walking the stairs in my office building. I walk in my house. Okay, all the dancers for all the dancing for the after party. I love it. Good idea, Carol. Thanks. And knee and hip injections properly timed. Amen to that, sweetie. You got to get them knee injections before you go on a long trip. And don't do it like right before, make sure it's like a week out or something. That is what she was yelling. I can't flush the toilet. I started yelling at her because her friend was like, oh my God, get your butt out and go to your room. Things you see that are just absolutely hilarious. If you've never been on a cruise, some of the stuff you see, you will never forget. You'll be like, what's wrong with these people? They must be tipsy. They are tipsy, yeah. A lot of people try to challenge the drink package. The drink package said I could have 15 drinks, so I'm having all 15, daggone it. I'm glad on Virgin, at least they have a bar tab. Now, the bad news about the bar tab, this is a continuing discussion with me and Bill. You got to kind of know thyself, because I never get more than $200 for a bar tab. And the funny thing is I haven't had to buy one because they keep giving me bar tabs. But if you do the right promotion, you will get a free bar tab. Know that you drink less than you think you do. Don't get a $300 bar tab, okay? You will end up giving away drinks. Now, if it's a $250 bar tab and they're giving you $50 more of bar tab, which is what Virgin does, that's another thing. That $50 is free. That's your little grace right there. I call those the free drinks on the house. So they're giving you $50 worth of drinks that you can give to anybody you want to, because on Virgin, they encourage sharing. They share bar tabs. So you don't have to buy a bar tab if the person in your cabin doesn't drink. They don't have that kind of rule. The bar tab can be shared with other people you don't even know. So a lot of people are giving away drinks on the last couple of nights, which is fun. Anyway, you look at it. I love it when somebody says to me, well, did you use up all your bar tab? And I'm like, sure. Mine is always free. So, I don't know. I have Deep Blue Perks, which is one of their highest loyalty, I think. I don't know. So I get free drinks, but about $100 worth is all I really need. Actually, I drink about 1 or 2 drinks a day. Yeah, you see all the beauty pooling into those ports, your energy will perk up, no problem. That's good. That's good. But yeah, so anyway, we're going to get off of here because it is now 11:30. It is time for us to go. I really enjoyed having you guys here. Always, always. The outro is the 2-minute outro, which means you have time to type #grow if you haven't done so already. And you also have time to go back and see who typed #grow before it closes out, so that you can connect with them or at least go over and see their channel and give them a thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated here as well. Segue, y'all. Please give us a thumbs up before you go. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, Thursday is a dance party. I will not be on Thursday morning. I will be on Thursday evening. And there's a possibility that I may start coming in on Thursday evening. thinking about it, it would be a good thing to give people who can't come in during the day an opportunity to come in and chat and leave their link, you know. So I may start doing a Thursday night, well, early Thursday night chat. Just saying. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Do you see lots of old people showing too much crack on cruises? Yes, indeed. More than that, sweetie. Too much of a lot of stuff. Have a great day. I'm editing Vicky and probably will be listening to Willie. Yeah, Willie's coming on next, you guys. Be sure to check out Willie. And Willie did leave #grow, right, Willie? And depending on what I find on Netflix, Nettie's watching Netflix, Nettie's Flicks. LOL, Willie. Okay, there you go. First #grow. We're out of here, y'all. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm going to go on and end the stream and start the 2-minute outro. And enjoy Mambo Beach. It's my favorite part when we go to Mambo Beach on Curacao.
Yeah. Waves crash loud, they don't say please. Yeah. I'm out here chasing southern breeze beat. Yeah. Clock ticking fast like a heart in a race. But I'm still stepping in my own space. Anchors dry, but I cut the chain. Don't need no way, just my own name. I'm a runaway tide, I'm a rebel seed. No map, no guide, just wild and free. Sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my bow wild. Turning back, no ground to stay. I'm gone, I'm gone. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my bow wild. Turning back, no ground to stay. I'm gone, I'm gone. Sail away, sail away. Sky splits wide like a vinyl scratch. Moon's the DJ light in my pad. Stars are the crowd, they twinkle and sway. I'm spitting verses while the night play. The deep hum bass of the ocean below echoes my pulse, it's a live show. Every wave a beat, every gust around. Lost and I love it, it's my time. Sail away. Leave the past behind. Sail away. Storms can't cloud my mind. Sail away. Horizon's all I see. Just the sea and me. Sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away now. Let the wind take my bow wild. Turning